Welcome, guys. Let's talk boxing. We've got Gervonta Tank Davis versus Rolando Rolly Romero. So I was just having a wee look at this clip here. This is the weigh-in. Both fiery characters, but just before we start, just say how many more tattoos has Gervonta Davis got since the last time I seen him? Feel like it was like what, back end of last year he was out. Man, I don't know if I'm what's going on here, but the amount of tats he's got, he could be on like the Guinness Book of Records for like, you know, most tats in the world or something. That's mental. But regardless, just looks so different to this guy here, to Romero. But anyway, let's talk boxing. So we've got these two guys here. We've got Tank Davis, about 5 foot according to BoxRec. What have we got here? We've got Rolly Romero, 26, 5'8". Seen 5'7", 5'7.5", 68-inch reach, orthodox fighter. We've got Gervonta Davis. What have we got here? 27, 5'5". Half an inch difference in the reach. What actually has surprised me, strangely enough, is if we go back here a little second, is how big Gervonta Davis's head is in comparison. Just looks like different weight classes just because his head's so big in comparison. But yeah, we can see the intensity here. Let's play this for a second, see what's going on.
Ever been knocked down in a fight? It's Gervonta Tank Davis versus Rolando Romero.
So we've got a bit of adulation there. Gervonta Davis just obviously didn't like him taking the show, standing in front of him, so just gave him a wee shove. Bit of showmanship. Maybe getting just a bit of a troll move, bit of a, just a mental edge, or just spice things up a bit. Maybe he's just trying to get Romero riled up because he's such a character in terms of, he just always seems so intense that he's just don't know. He fights that way as well. He fights that way. Let's have a look at his BoxRec right now. So I was looking at him against Anthony Yjet. Is that how we pronounce it? Actually, he's a southpaw as well, and I actually noticed. Let's have a look at what his stats are. But I did notice Romero getting hit quite a lot against this guy, quite a lot. I was surprised he's 5'8", 66-inch reach, so half an inch shorter than Gervonta Davis. Yeah, he was getting quite hit a lot in the southpaw position. So I don't know. I think possibly Gervonta Davis could cause him a few issues. Seen him fight a bit dirty against Sparrow and Martinez, pushing the guys down. But equally, Gervonta Davis can be a bit like that as well. So yeah, I think the way Rolly fights is, he's good when he's got time and space, and people aren't pushing him back, and he's coming in with his single shots to the body, his straight shots to the head, and then following up with some hooks. Not really seen him throw that many uppercuts or anything like that, but yeah, good. He seems to throw like single shots. He'll go like with the jab and then the cross and then the hook, or something along those lines. And it just looks like they're almost, even though it's like a combination, it almost looks like there's like a pause between them, because he's just loading up on all his punches, just going for full power, a lot of the time, which might not work out too well against Gervonta Davis. But we've always got a puncher's chance. So for me, I think I think he wants to do some damage to Gervonta Davis, and I think we're going to see fireworks with this one, to be honest. Gervonta Davis, on the other hand, just been rewatching against Mario Barrios, Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz was putting on him, throwing the combinations, wasn't really doing any damage to Gervonta Davis was landing a few, and as the fight was going on, I think Davis was just take, taking some of the power, taking a bit of sting out of it, moving around a bit, and he was just trying to time that uppercut. He kept throwing the uppercut to the body, and eventually got perfect perfect placement, and Leo Santa Cruz just didn't see it coming. I think Leo Santa Cruz just got a bit reckless as well. He was just putting it on him too much, and just standing in front of him, so had to pay in the end. And literally at the end, in Gervonta Davis was, you see him push Leo Santa Cruz's arm to try and square him up, and he's got this high guard against his temples. Gervonta Davis just squares him up, and he's taking a wee jab to a half jab to the face, squares it, and just pushes his elbows back, squares him up, and just comes up with the uppercut and straight in knockout. And then against Barrios, yeah, obviously Barrios is a big dude in comparison, um, and he was trying to come forward. I think what I quite like with Davis is something he might need to employ against Rolly is just pressure, coming forward, but not like reckless, like just like that kind of mental pressure, like he's always just out of distance, just coming in distance, that kind of thing. So he's can always take a half step back, move his head a lot. I think he needs to move his head quite a bit against Rolly, because Rolly's power looks pretty insane to me. So I think he needs to avoid that at all costs. I mean, his chin's probably going to get tested at some point, but not major issues with his chin. If he's standing right in front of Raleigh all night, which obviously he's not going to be, then yeah, complications will arise. But for me, Raleigh needs to, uh, he needs to throw more combinations. I think he would need to be, you know, uh, backing Gervonta Davis up. I really struggle to see actually how he's going to win this one, unless he's just going to get manage to hurt Gervonta Davis. I think Gervonta's going to play it sharp at the beginning, dodge and counter. If Raleigh's just throwing one or two shots, he's going to be feeling them out. He's going to be slipping and sliding, rolling with the punches, Floyd Mayweather-esque, slipping, and he's going to be countering. He's going to be trying to go to the body as well. And I think he's just eventually just going to catch up with Raleigh. I think he's going to get countered by Davis a fair bit, and I think Raleigh might have to just throw faster combinations. I think he's going to come out throwing hard punches, but I think he just needs to quicken them up, relax a little bit more. You know, his coaches bring him down a wee notch, so he's not so intense, and just just try and touch up Gervonta Davis, and vary the power, and come in with some of those hard shots at some point, and just play it that way, because I don't really see how else he's gonna get him. I think he just needs to put the pressure on Davis, and try and wear him out against equally. Davis doesn't needs to win this fight. He can't be getting pushed back. Let uh, he needs to let uh, Raleigh mess and counter him, and kind of almost, if test his chin. Needs to test Raleigh's chin with the counters. Needs to test his body. All these kind of things. Hit him in the body, hit him in the head, and see how it plays out later in the fight. I think possibly this could be, I think it's going to be our Gervonta Davis unanimous decision. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts though, on the fight. See what you guys think, and yeah, let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon. Cheers.